Welcome to Streaming Deluxe. My name is still Mr. Orange, and we're going to have a look at the Steam store page reviews of Warhammer Chaosbane. So Warhammer Chaosbane came out 31st of May, so around 1 week ago, and it has like 782 reviews at the moment on Steam, and they are overall mixed, so it's not pretty good actually. So game is 50 euros on Steam. You might get a cheaper key for like 25 euros, so 50% down. Just Google it, and let's go and jump directly to the Steam review. So we see Metacritic gave it 74 points as a review, which is actually okay. It's not really incredible, but it's okay. Oh my god, and if I scroll down here, my friends, everything is red. Almost everything is red. That's really a lot of red thumbs down. Not really happy about this, because I really considered myself buying this game, so I was really looking forward to this. If you followed my channel, you already saw some other videos I made about it as a preview, so I was really looking forward to it. So I don't own this game yet, so I can't really say if it's good or bad, but I will base this video on the reviews written by our fellow gamers on the Steam store page. So let's check the first one maybe, because 330 people found this very helpful, and he played like 18 hours. So Michael J. Hawks gives it a thumbs down, and he writes, very short campaign for an action RPG, as well as a large amount of reused assets per act, which means you feel like each act is just the same mission over and over again. The price point is also an issue. In its current state, I see no reason for anyone to pay more than £15 for this, so like 23 euros, $23 or something like this. The content is just not there. It might be in the future, but it's not here now. Skills and characters feel good, but with so little to offer, you would be better looking at Vermintide 2 for a Warhammer fix, or Torchlight Diablo 3 Path of Exile for an RPG fix. So he disregards it and says there are better alternatives. I would say there are a lot of people that already own those games, Torchlight, D3 and PoE, so they might look for a new RPG game with some Warhammer style. So this would also be maybe interesting for those people. Oh my god, that's a really long review, so I recommend you to jump into the link in the description of this video and check out this review. So we go very quickly through the pros and cons. So Mac Derpson, 70 hours in the game, which is also, it's really pretty long, so I would say he writes 29 hours clocked in so far and looking for another action RPG to take over Diablo's 2 12 years played. That isn't PoE. Here's why I clicked no. Oh my god. So he played actually 30 hours, then he played again 40 hours and still is on no. So is it valid? Maybe he's changing his review. I mean, he had 70 hours of gameplay now out of it, and that's also pretty a lot. So pros, he writes, the boss battles are amazing and I was seriously in love when I first played the game on very hard. Keep doing this. Cinematics are awesome. Loot flow is good, maybe a little too good. Unique feeling for each of the characters. Easy to put together builds. Skills are somewhat flashy and nice. It's a Warhammer action RPG. Character models are great looking. Interesting take on the skill system. And now the negative, that's really a lot. So people leaving your publicly made game has a chance to shut it down. Ooh, that sucks. No characters stored on servers means we are likely to see end times early if nothing is done to protect the games from future editors' trainers. So cheating, really a high risk of cheaters, he says. Bugs are literally the Skaven in this game. They are everywhere, from quest NPCs not being able to talk to you, from getting stuck in walls to enemies floating in midair at times. Then hawking chaos monsters pulling radius are a little too extreme. They will grab you behind line of sight and off screen through walls and whatever else is in between. So he goes very deeply now into the game. The UI in the game is really bad. It's right in your face, and resizing it just leaves it hanging in the middle of the screen. Music volume slider went to 0 on the first day. The dwarf gets frozen after his mobility use. Matchmaking is bad. There currently no way to ever get back up the hub if your bags are full. There, and then he edits it. Okay, that's good. Inventory management has problems. You're unable to move around items in your bags as you see fit. Did not enjoy the direction of the last act. There's currently no way craft items. There's also currently no in-game explanations on the different color of the gems. Currently no freedom to sell gear for crowns, no gear winners or gamble winners to keep currency relevant. Diablo 2 had a thing where if you held Alt and clicked around, you could ignore highlighting things you didn't want to when clicking around. The game needs this. Mage seriously needs a second look. The fact that everything in this game is shared is both great and bad since this is Con though. Sharing is leading to starting characters already being 50% done, pushing the endgame narrative before you even get there. There's currently no party system or a way to tell whose level is what or where they currently are. There needs to be more ways to bomb rush through mobs. Currently in my experience so far, the ranger and mage are the only ones who can without any collision and other ability think is able to do. The nature of mechanics just gets swallowed. Oh my god, confusing. So overall, he gives it a no. He played a lot, but he gives a lot of reasons why he doesn't like the game, and I think they are mostly valid reasons. So even if I didn't play the game myself, but he goes really deep into negative points. So Grey Vega writes, all in all, the core game gets a pass from me. Loot is exciting, builds are interesting, but due to the lack of variation in elements that keep a game fresh, like chunk enemy variation, it also gets boring rather quickly. I really hope this game will survive, because there's something here, but I cannot rate this game up at this current state. And yeah, thumbs down for him. Thess played it 9 hours, writes disgusting. So this is a 20-year game at most. The audacity of charging 60 for such a subpar product baffles the mind. 70 plus mob types, maybe if you count the color variants. Very few skills to pick from, most of them being very generic. Maps are just the same 5 segments over and over with very little going on. They do look nice though. Bugs galore, progression rollback, bad voice acting, ton of DLC from day one, some of it being paid to win, and more horrors abound in this game. Valid points too, don't you think? Valid points too, my friends. Alright, let's look at the positive review. I mean, reading all those negative reviews might be interesting to have a positive review. Recommend if you can purchase this for $30 or less, otherwise he doesn't recommend it. So Space Viking, 30 hours. Also, a lot of work going into its review, check it out. Positive. Alright, my friends, I would say maybe the price tag is really too high for this game. People mostly complain about this, that it's not proportionate to the price tag, the time you play this game or the content in itself. Then maybe also a lot too many DLCs from day one. If I see here, that's true. Already a lot of DLCs actually. Gold boost, helmet pack, pets pack, base fragment boost. Yeah, boost packs. So this game then definitely, maybe it needs some more patches, because it has a lot of bugs too. Maybe some more patches, better price tag, and then I would say the game is not so bad. So I guess I don't have it yet, so I'm going to have to buy it, play it myself. So, but overall, it doesn't look so bad. It's mixed reviews. Maybe give it some time. Maybe it will survive. Maybe some more content is coming, some more patches. And until then, stay tuned, my friends. Have a great day. Thank you very much for watching.